Mara found the mirror in the attic. Small, oval, tarnished at the edges. She lifted it and looked into the glass, and the room behind her was gone. In its place stood a woman in a dark tunic. Blue runes glowed faintly along her cheekbones, tracing sharp lines across her skin. Her hair was pulled back tight. Her expression was calm, certain. She was looking directly at Mara. Confused, Mara lifted her hand and made a quick gesture at the glass. The woman's hand stayed at her side. Mara stumbled back and hit a trunk. Okay, nope, this is a prank, or fumes. Mold. Attics have mold. She looked again. The woman remained. Behind her, red smoke churned across a shattered plain lit by streaks of burning sky. A vast fortress rose in the distance, its spires jagged against the flames above. Black banners burned with cold blue fire. Vast ranks of armored soldiers stretched to the horizon, waiting for her command. "You found it," the woman said. The voice came cleanly from the mirror. Mara froze. "You're not me." "I am exactly you," the woman replied. "Just further along a different road." The battlefield rippled. Far out across the shattered plain, an enormous horned creature lay collapsed in the mud, its armored hide split and smoking. Soldiers surrounded its fallen body, weapons raised in salute. All of it centered on the woman in the mirror. The runes along her face pulsed brighter. She stepped closer. The mirror surface deepened, the attic light dimming around its edges. "I am tired of this world." The words landed heavier than her armor. Mara swallowed. "So, what does this have to do with me?" "I am offering a trade." Behind her, the battlefield burned. "You take my place. You take the power, the command, the purpose." Her gaze sharpened. "I take yours. The quiet of your world, the smallness, the peace." Cold air spilled from the mirror and rolled across the attic floor. "This isn't real," Mara whispered. The woman raised a glowing blade. The army behind her knelt in unison. "You feel it pulling." Mara did. The battlefield filled the glass. Red light spilled across the attic floor. A horn blasted somewhere in the red haze behind the woman. Urgent. She extended her hand. "It is permanent," she said. "There is no returning once you cross." Another horn. Closer. "They need someone." The runes flared. The battlefield roared to life. Soldiers charging, banners whipping, the fallen beast smoking behind them. The attic bulb burst overhead. Darkness. Only the mirror glowed now. "Choose." Heat pressed against Mara's skin. The attic felt small, airless. The horn sounded again. Her foot hovered at the edge of the glass. She stepped forward. The mirror surged to meet her. Then the attic went silent. The battlefield vanished from the glass. The queen stood alone beneath the rafters. No horns, no smoke, only dust in a thin beam of light. She lowered the mirror. The runes along her cheekbone dimmed to a faint trace. For the first time in years, nothing was burning. She smiled. Months later, the house was sold. The mirror ended up in a second-hand shop, wedged between old frames and chipped porcelain. A young girl picked it up. Dust slid off the glass. She lifted it and saw a woman staring back at her. Black armor, cyan runes burning bright, soot across her cheek, a hard, steady gaze. Mara. The girl blinked and glanced around the shop. Then she looked again. Now she saw herself. Runes glowing on her face, the sharp eyes of an experienced commander. Behind her, a distant explosion lit the horizon. The version in the mirror tilted her head slightly and smiled first.